on the right, TST Industries. On the left, the factory piece. They're both identical. However, with TST Industries, we can pull this piece off right here, and there is the adjuster for the relay. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Driveway Demons. Thank you so much for stopping in. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, tap the bell. And you know what? We're gonna get right into this one. I did a video on how to install LED turn signals on my Moto Dynamic Fender Delete for the ZX6R. However, because they're LEDs, they're gonna use less wattage than the factory bulbs, and that means that the factory turn signal relay is not gonna work properly, and the sequential turn signals do not work. That means instead of going all the way across, they just start and they stop. So it's like a very short blink. And to fix that, we got TST Industries Turn Signal Relay Complete Module. Replaces the factory one, and I can adjust the speed of the turn signals. And it's a very easy install. Let's get right at it. It's a very easy install. Don't be discouraged. Much better than resistors. All right, we got the positive terminal. We're just gonna set over here inside the fairing. Negative terminal is going to sit right over here on this fairing. Got to remove the battery bracket. Can't really see it, but there's a 10mm bolt right there. I'm taking any chances. I'm gonna a soft cotton cloth that I use to buff the paint or do ceramic coating and whatnot. There we go, 10mm bolt removed. And by doing this, we can now remove the battery, which weighs absolutely nothing. And you can see right in here is the relay. And it's held in by this little rubber grommet that just slides in a tab. And you can see I just put it back, real easy. So this is the factory horn relay. I'm gonna push down in this little release clip right here. And that's easy. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look at this. So right there was the bolt that I had to remove to get the bracket up. Now you can get a better look at where that is right there. This is your factory turn signal relay module for the ZX6R 2019 and up, and you just pull gently up. Rubber grommets holding it in. Press down right here on this little retainer, just on the black piece, and it removes it. This is your factory relay. We're gonna go ahead and replace it with TST Industries relay. And you guys can see right here, it is set to 85 flashes a minute. We're probably gonna set this to like 65. This way we can have the sequential signals just the way we want them. So right here on the right, TST Industries. On the left, the factory piece. They're both identical. However, with TST Industries, we can pull this piece off right here, and then we can gently grab by the pins and just pull straight out, and there is the adjuster for the relay. So we're gonna plug this in, and then we're gonna plug the battery in temporarily so we can get the turn signals adjusted the way we want. You notice I have set this up with the red cap on the end because it only goes on one way. This way I can be sure the relay is installed properly. The relay is now installed properly. All we have to do now is temporarily plug the battery on so we can see the speed in which the flashers are set to right now. And then once we adjust them, we'll take the battery back out, put everything back to normal. And turn signals are working perfectly. All right, so here is the turn signal. Now let's go ahead and adjust the speed. I don't know if I want to go fast or slow. I like it both ways. So there we have it. The right setting right there. Here is the casing. We're gonna go ahead and slide this back in right here. Clip it back into place. We got the settings just the way we want them. We're gonna go ahead and plug this up to the harness. We're all plugged in. Gonna mount this up inside where it belongs. Negative terminal. Set up here. We'll get this bracket over here. Pulled back into position. Okay, so the next part of the install from TST Industries is a much better solution than crimping in your turn signals or using the male connectors to slip over the pins inside of the housing, which I'll show you about. This is TST Industries pigtail harness. Plugs into the factory harness, and then you just plug your turn signals in here. Very convenient, although mine work the way they're set up. We're gonna do it the proper way. Let's get this out of here and get started. Let's show you guys what we're doing here in this part. This is how you install these turn signals the proper way. I'm getting a servo buddy anyway, so it'll be ditching this awful servo motor very soon. Servo motor pulled out here. We're gonna get it disconnected. This allows the servo motor to kind of hang out the way. Instead of doing what most people obviously would do, and that's connect these onto the pins inside, we're gonna use TST Industries adapter, which is gonna make this a heck of a lot easier. They only go in one way as they're a direct fit, you guys can see. They're in. So the red is going to be the yellow, which is the positive. And we're going to take the red right here and put it into the yellow. We're going to pull back on this rubber grommet right here just to get it out of the way. And we're going to place this or press it right into the connector. I'm going to pull the grommet away from the other side. Now it's completely in, slides right in, no problem. It's not crazy tight, so I am going to crimp it down a bit. Not a lot, just tighten it a bit. Then we'll put the one from TST over top of that one to make it tighter. There you go. That's not going anywhere. We'll do the same thing for the other one. Pull back on those rubber seals. There we go, nice and snug, plugs right in. Gonna get this rubber seal right over top, just like the other one. That one is going nowhere, and it's a much cleaner install, and it's just gonna go underneath the servo motor. When I get the servo buddy and get rid of the servo motor, I'll just tuck it underneath the back where you can't see it. It does add some extra length to the wires, but I'm not really concerned. I'm missing all my small zip ties, so I'm just using a larger one. You can use electrical tape if you wish. I prefer zip ties. We'll do one more zip tie over here. You don't want to go too tight, don't want to squish all the cables. Now they can just tuck neatly in the tail. We'll go ahead and get this stuff plugged back in. They should have opted for some storage space up here instead of a servo motor. I mean, I don't really need storage space, but I definitely need it more than a servo motor, that's for sure. Neatly tucked into place. Everything is picture perfect. This is how you install LED turn signals on a motorcycle properly. With the harness and the relay, you're good to go. No resistors, no splicing wires, nothing. Everything connects perfectly.
3-4 hours of sleep, and my shades can't save me now. The sun is just a preheat for the night that's about to come. But I just lost my phone.
So you guys made it to the end of another video. There's no surprise there because these videos are all great. I know it, you know it, that's why you're still here. But you're staring at the rear end of my bike and it's getting a little bit creepy. You guys can click that video right there and you can continue on watching awesome videos from me, Driveway Demons. You're still here? Click the video. You know you want to? Click it.